Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today, well actually tonight, we'll be playing Gray Sky Dark Waters, and I gotta say, I have no knowledge of this game whatsoever. It's just completely brand new to me. It came out a few days ago, but what I do know, it's like an adventure point-and-click game, and I've really loved those games, so I just decided to give this one a shot. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I've played a lot of point-and-click games in the past. Hopefully this will go well. It's gonna be a short series, so I hope you enjoy this first video. If you do, leave a like or a comment, and without further ado, let's start our story.
What happened to Vivian Garrett after she disappeared from her comfortable 4-bedroom home the night of January 1st? For residents of Avett's Landing, a small town that nestles up on the Chesapeake Bay and was once the home of Vivian Garrett, the answer is still unclear. 1 year ago today, Garrett vanished, baffling family members and both local and state police. She said nothing to her children or her husband. Friends say she didn't seem unhappy or panicked.
So I'm a PI?
In the media circus that followed in the wake of the investigation, reporters never uncovered a secret lover or a desire to leave her family, but no conclusive physical evidence was ever found. The investigation began on January 4th of the previous year, when a family member alerted police that Garrett had not been seen for 3 days. Her car, a blue 2005 Nissan Altima, was found abandoned in Willow Creek Park 2 days later. The disappearance was considered suspicious, since Garrett was said to be a dedicated mother to her 4 children and had no history of erratic behavior. The woman's husband, biology professor Robert Garrett, was originally arrested a month after her disappearance after a breakdown in his office. In statements to the police, he declared that his wife was gone for good and would never come back. Although Mr. Garrett's responses were often muddled and contradictory, he was released without charge. Avett's Landing police declined to respond to questions, saying, "At this time, we have no information to add to the investigation."
Am I playing a girl who's just obsessed with finding out the truth? Gray Skies and Dark Waters. One from the family, or just... this is a bit confusing. There's no backstory.
The dishes. If I'm drying them, then sometimes I'll harmonize. She'll go down to the river, and it sounds like, as I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way.
Well, no one for a fact that they can sing, so I guess I inherited that from my mother.
Last February, I came downstairs one morning and all the photos were gone from the fridge. The one of Merle eating ice cream on her first birthday. The one of all of us on Halloween 5 years back. The one of Mom and Crab as a puppy. Like they'd never been there.
Yeah, from what I understand, I am one of a member of that family. So I'm guessing my mom went missing. So we want to find out what's happened.
It was sweet of my uncles to send Christmas cards. Things have been a little awkward between them and Dad ever since Dad was arrested. Vi and I went to live with our Uncle Thomas. Merle and Gus went with Uncle Elijah. We didn't come back until August. I don't think Dad really knows how to thank his brothers for taking us in.
Yep, I'm definitely a part of that family, so... Let's see, magnets...
If only he could remember to pay taxes on time.
I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here.
Ugh! No one's cleaned the microwave in ages. How did I let it get like this?
There's no, clear, shelves. Clear objective, do that, or go there.
Onions. I should make something with onions before they go bad. Onion soup? Onions and sausage? Just feed everyone straight onions.
This game has real The Walking Dead by Telltale game vibe. Just the graphics, kind of, from a comic book.
A family member alerted police that Garrett hadn't been seen in 3 days. Yeah, that was me.
Yep, I guessed right. So, the missing woman is my
It's
mother.
almost empty. I bet Merle ate them all.
Looks like there's nothing else we can do here. Wait, walk to dining room, leave the house. Looks like I just came through the door, so I'm not about to leave yet.
The McFarlanes next door used to have a chicken coop. When I'd wash the dishes, I could see the hens pecking in their backyard. Now they've moved. Backyard's empty. The house, too.
It's kind of a sad story, actually. Oh wow. Who's that in the picture?
There's great-great-grandma Prue. Well, great-great-great... Okay, I don't remember how many grades exactly. Maybe she looks so pissed because no one can ever remember. Or maybe because she has no teeth?
That could be the case. Okay, so sunflower, what do we have here? Cheers. Let's skip to foyer. See what's in there. We have here shoes. Can I leave the shoes here?
Gus needs
No?
new shoes every few months, it seems like. His feet are growing faster than dandelions.
Oh, teenage days.
I like the lighting in here. It always makes my eyes look bright. Like I know something that no one else does. Sometimes Merle catches me staring in the mirror and makes fun of me.
Oh, wait, there's a portrait of her mother, I suppose. I take it that's her. Oh, there's no dialogue to it. Let's see what's in the living room. Backpack?
That's Gus's backpack. Artist Robert Garrett. When he was really little, we used to tell him he was adopted. That he'd been found on an abandoned pirate ship and that the pirate king and queen would come back for him someday.
Oh, that's just
His
cruel.
initials were the clue they'd left. Funny. He's the least pirate-like out of all of us.
That's just cruel, but also really funny. Can we talk to the...
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Lina. I didn't realize you'd come in here. What's going on?
Okay, so we can actually pick an answer.
How was work today?
It went fine. The students are still out on Christmas break, so it was just me this morning.
Ah, so
entering
he's a teacher.
migration data. We've had 50 of our tagged swans return so far. That's unusual. Far fewer than normal.
They look so beautiful out there in the bay, but sad. Like they're waiting for something.
Yes, I've always thought that. That's why I prefer to track the swan population, and nothing like black-headed gulls or Harris's sparrows. But I'm sure you didn't want to talk to me about sparrows.
No, I guess not. I miss you. Huh. Let's go with this one.
Are you in the lab so much because it keeps you from thinking about, you know, other stuff?
Well, working hard certainly does keep the mind busy. And I've always liked to be busy, you know that.
Of course. It's what makes you so good at what you do. But what about us?
Lina, I know you mean well, but please understand. This year has been so hard. I'm trying to deal with it the best that I can. Do you see that?
I guess, yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to go all hard on him.
Yes, but we're all searching for the thing that helps us through. Not just you.
I know. And I know I've let you all down in some important ways. But this is a new year, and I can try to do better.
Alright, so I have one more question to ask.
You know what today is?
January 1st. A Saturday.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
he,
know what it is.
he's not gone insane.
Do you think she'll come back?
If she were coming back, she'd have done it by now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be harsh. I know you all don't necessarily think that way. She's gone, Lina, and she isn't coming back.
I kind of have a feeling that she might be dead or just kidnapped and held somewhere. So I'm not giving up on her, but it's just something you say, I guess.
I'm not just giving up on her.
I don't want to be a killjoy, dear. I really don't. But it's going to save you so much grief if you forget about it. It's not giving up.
How could I possibly forget about this?
Please, just listen to me. We've lost her. She's never coming back. This is not pessimism. It's looking at the facts.
You know, the way he talks...
Are there facts you know that the rest of us don't?
Yeah, I was about to say
I
that.
won't lie to you. Yes, but you would never believe me.
You can't know that until you tell me.
No.
They ran an article in the paper about it. Did you see it?
Oh, no. I don't really read the paper so much anymore. Why don't you just recycle it? Your siblings don't need to see that.
I'm not stopping them from reading it.
No, I suppose you aren't.
You know, the way he talks about his wife makes me think that he actually had something to do with her disappearance. Maybe not death, but he must have played, you know, a hand in her vanishing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ever since you were a child, you've done whatever it is you wanted to do. And your siblings are still so young.
Oh, so you...
Do you think I'm a child then?
No. You're almost an adult. And Violet's not so far away from being one either. Maybe you have a point.
Of course I do. Alright, that will be all.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks. Oh, before you go, have you seen my phone? I think I lost it yesterday.
Isn't your spare office key still missing too?
Yes, it is, but... Wait, are you trying to say that I misplace things easily?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ah, well, you may have a point.
You know, it could be just find Brober's phone. Okay. Where can I... Oh, list. To-do list. Find Dad's phone. Alright, so where can it be? Enter office, the kitchen. Weren't we just in the kitchen? Guess we were. Alright, so we have to find a phone and then...
I told Merle not to eat her snack outside the kitchen. She always gets it everywhere.
Let's see, we have a DVD player, armchair. We cannot go into the bathroom though. You know, the way he just forgets things, I mean, it can be just, you know, the stress, but also a sign of something worse. Birds, let's go into the office, see if we can find a phone there.
It's locked for a reason, Lina. That's my space.
Oh, alright, sorry. Kitchen, yeah, we were here, so back to the living room. And back to, is this a controller? Alright. Back to the foyer, let's go upstairs, see, can we go faster a bit? I think so. The only thing we can actually do in this game is just click. There aren't even, you know, options. It can show you. Let's save here. This is fine. See, these are all the options that you can change in this game. Let's see. There's nothing here. Enter master bedroom. Okay, I guess that's where my parents sleep or slept.
These freaked me out when I was little. The women are so sad, but in such similar ways. All that dark, wavy hair and their big, shocked eyes, and the way they're looking so intently at something.
No, I didn't see it.
Mom never stopped us from reading any of her books. Which was why I first discovered what sex was from reading Harun al-Rashid and the Three Slave Girls in 1001 Arabian Nights.
That was really funny. The box was inside the box.
Oh, hey, it's our Celtic horoscopes. Mom had us all get these done a few years ago. She was very into them for a while. I think horoscopes...
I think horoscopes are just, you know, gibberish, but I don't know, it seems like sometimes they make sense, so I'll just go with this one.
Help us understand what's already there.
Yeah, kind of, in a way, yes, I guess so. Alright, there's nothing more to it. You know, before you stay with me any longer, I
haven't seen Dad sleep here for months. This bed might as well be a part of an IKEA ad for all the use it gets.
The sense of humor in this game is just great. What I wanted to say before is that
imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were, but without it, we go nowhere. That's one of Dad's favorite Sagan quotes.
It's a good quote. What was I going to say before is that I will be exploring as much as possible in this game, so I won't be clicking on everything,
Dad's
but
the littlest brother,
on most of
Elijah's
things.
the oldest, and Thomas is in the middle. Grandma raised them all by herself, so they were always close, but I don't think my uncles ever expected to have to do what they did for my dad this year. They gave all of us places to live after Dad got arrested. It's still a little weird to be back here and not sharing a room with my cousin at Uncle Thomas's house.
So I take it this takes place right before, right after, you know, the arrest and just when they got back home.
All Dad really needs is a toothbrush and a razor.
True.
Mom always had the driest skin. It was like she was so delicate that the wind sucked the moisture right out of her.
I'm wondering how long it's been since her mom went missing. Like, is it a few weeks, a few months, more?
When we were little, Vi and I would play sardines with our cousins. This used to be my favorite hiding spot. I'd curl up, cover myself with dirty shirts and dresses, and try so hard not to make a sound. It always worked.
You know, come to think of it, it is a great hiding spot.
I haven't been in here since she disappeared. It's so strange. It smells like her.
Vivian's my sister, right? I'm really bad with names.
Sometimes I wish Dad would dress the way I imagine an Oxford professor looks. Nice tweed blazers, snappy corduroy pants, that kind of thing. But khakis are fine too, I guess.
Well, not if you ask me. Okay, we've done all we can in this room. We still have to find that controller though, right? After Lina's and Violet. Oh, this shared bedroom? Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Have a college list?
It's January 1st. The deadline's tonight. All my applications are done. They just have to be submitted. Shouldn't forget about that.
Alright, that's gonna be added to my to-do list, I suppose. Some notes.
This is for the linguistics mini unit we're doing in my Spanish language class. We were supposed to take a common word and find as many different translations for it in various languages as possible. I chose home. Click your heels 3 times.
Alright, so let's, what is this, an essay? Can we... Oh, Windows 10, okay. Alright, I'm playing in Windows 10. You know, it seems kind of weird looking at a screen of Windows 10. So do I do that? Or just, is it automatic or something? Because I really want to do that, but I think I'm gonna forget it if I don't do it now. Concert ad. We can go through the drawer. Student progress report. Oh, not the best of grades. You know, average student just like me. Okay, we do have something else here. No. Alright, bottom drawer. Oh wow. Let's see that. What's the email from William Harvey? Alright. You can read through it. It's a lot of words.
I guess it's an open secret that none of us were living with Dad for a while.
Oh my god.
Is it empty? Oh wow. Okay. I took it. Asking Violet about a gin has been added to the... Okay. Good to know. Just where is she at? I haven't seen her if she's not in her room.
I try to remember to put an instrument case sticker in her stocking every Christmas. Like, real women play the violin. Or, in case of emergency, save the violin first. They're cheesy, but she likes them, I think.
I have no idea who this voice actress is, but she is definitely amazing. And she sounds so familiar as well.
So awkward in that photo. I wore one of Mom's dresses. It was 2 sizes too big for me. Still, Violet and Gus and Merle surprised me by getting it framed. How could I not hang it on my wall?
I just can't place the voice, maybe from a TV show I watched or a movie. Ah, God, it is like, it's right there, but still so far away.
Vi used to have problems wetting the bed. When she stopped doing it, Mom celebrated by taking us both to get new sheets. Vi picked out these. It's funny, this would be the last pattern she'd pick now.
Why? Because it's too colorful? I guess so.
Back when people still had Walkmans, Violet used to listen to a CD of Major Parsley's Lonely Livers Club every single day. She'd wear headphones, but she'd turn up the volume so loud that I could hear every word. I think I probably still know all of them.
I feel like I could be listening to her voice all day. Just so, I don't know, kind of soothing. And we'll have 2 more rooms, okay. I mean, if you can remember where you heard the voice, please let me know.
A few months ago, I did a load of laundry for Gus and decided to fold it and put it away just to be nice. I found a glossy photo at the bottom of his shirt drawer. But it wasn't Megan Fox, or Selena Gomez, or a Playboy centerfold. It was Gillian Anderson from The X-Files, carrying a gun and looking badass.
Now, what is wrong with that? That's a terrible poster. I mean, if you...
All clear for teens. But Gus only has, like, 2 pimples. Oh well. Anything's enough to make that kid feel self-conscious.
I mean, if you watched all 10 seasons of The X-Files, you would know that Gillian is definitely, Agent Scully is definitely biggest badass. I mean, this is the show of
Gus's 10th birthday. She'd never say it, but Gus is her favorite. None of the rest of us ever got quilts.
Interesting. This is the show that I just watched it growing up, and I just has a special memory.
Hey, don't look at that!
Whoops. It has a special place in my memory. And I heard they're making a new season in like what's supposed to be like 11th, right? That's supposed to come out in 2018. They're not sure though yet.
A few nights ago, Gus asked me if I wanted to look at constellations.
I'm really looking forward to it.
He showed me Cassiopeia, Orion's Belt, Lynx. Apparently, Lynx isn't even named for the animal. The guy who made up the constellation said that anyone who wanted to see it should have eyes like a lynx. I guess Gus does.
Okay, so there was something added to my to-do list. So let's see. Ask discuss about the audition form. Alright.
Hard at work in the pursuit of scientific discovery, huh?
I'm being a forensic scientist. That means I solve crimes.
Ooh, interesting.
It's really cool.
Tell me what kind of case you're solving.
You know how much I love strawberry yogurt, right? And
Oh,
how
me
I've
too,
told
God.
everybody not to eat it?
I love it.
Well, this morning I went to get some out of the fridge, but there was only one left. And yesterday morning, there were 3. I thought that if
Ooh,
I
such a
sprinkled
mystery.
fingerprint powder over the last yogurt and figured out which prints weren't mine, then I'd know who ate the rest.
That's straight up from Sherlock Holmes movie, I guess.
That's brilliant. You'll be the next Sherlock Holmes, I know it.
It's elementary, my dear Watson. That was in one of the Sherlock movies.
Yeah, you
So
gotta
who
practice
did it?
more.
I'm not sure
The
yet.
accent.
See, I have to get fingerprint samples from everybody else. I got Dad and Vi to give me samples this morning, and they didn't match. So it was either Merle or it was you.
Oh, could be. You will now be asked to make a choice that will become a reality. Pick whatever you think fits, okay? Alright, it was me. Well, I don't know. Oh, I guess I make the reality, okay. The truth, the lie, huh. I'm gonna tell the truth and then say it wasn't me just to make things interesting.
It wasn't me.
Merle doesn't even like yogurt.
You should ask her about it. But ask nicely, okay? Don't start a fight.
I never want to fight with Merle. She's just so loud. She always shouts, so I have to talk louder just so she can hear me.
I know how he feels. I have his same sister that does the same thing. She's younger though, not older.
You'll be a wonderful scientist someday.
I want to be. I see Dad going to work every day in his lab. I want to do that. Not with birds, but with something. Forensics is neat, but so is geology. And chemistry. It's also interesting.
Hey, who says you can't do all of it for now? You have a long time before you have to make up your mind.
Okay, so what do we have? Where's the question I had to... Oh, there it is.
So, you want to be an actor, huh?
Hey, what's wrong with wanting to be in a play?
Absolutely nothing. I think it's wonderful that you want to audition.
Oh, I'm glad. Much Ado About Nothing is such a fun play. I read the whole thing when the drama teacher said it was going to be this year's play. And it's so funny. But sad, too, at times.
Beatrice is my favorite. I want to be like her when I grow up. Smart and funny, and she gets the man in the end. Even though he's kind of an idiot.
I like Beatrice because she doesn't jump to stupid conclusions. Unlike Claudio.
So, why do you want to be Dogberry? He's not the main character. You could try out for Benedict or Claudio.
Because he saves the day in the end. He figures out the evil plot, even if he's not very good at it. Most of the time. And I get to pretend to be old and gray. I am a wise fellow, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, a householder, and which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as any in Messina, and one that knows the law.
Well, I gotta be honest, I don't know the play, but that was pretty awesome.
That was good. I really believed you were an old man just then. Gray hair and all.
If you did, then maybe the drama teacher will too.
All right. Well, good luck on the audition, okay?
Yeah, good
Thanks.
luck. We have 2 more questions. What else is up?
What else is up?
Are you trying to talk to me about Mom?
How did you know?
Logic. I already saw the article in the paper this morning. Dad's been even more distant than usual, and your voice is all funny, like you're not sure about something. And those 3 things make me think that you want to ask me about Mom.
You're right. Sometimes you amaze me, Gus.
Thanks. What did you want to ask, specifically?
He would be a great investigator someday. He's got great instincts. What do you think happened to her?
How do you feel about her being gone for a year?
Oh, a
I'm
year.
fine.
Wow.
I was really sad earlier this year. Now I'm better. But I don't think we'll ever see her again. Fact. Her car disappeared and was found abandoned somewhere else. Fact. She was sad sometimes. Fact. She left for days at a time and would come back crying. Fact. After Dad, there haven't been any suspects. What I think she killed herself.
Oh, that's pretty dark.
Don't say that.
You think I don't realize that people do that when they're not happy? I'm little, and I'm quiet, and sometimes people forget about me. But you know I'm not dumb.
No, of course you're not dumb. I just don't want you to face stuff you're not ready for.
I don't want to face it either, but I still think about it.
I do too, sometimes.
You're the most like her, you know, out of all of us.
Aw, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
She was so strange, but distant.
Yeah, I remember. You know the painting of hers downstairs? The one she did herself?
The one
I've
next to the
stared at it
staircase?
for hours so that it's in my brain. So that I'll never forget what she looked like.
That's kind of, not healthy, you know? This kid needs to see a therapist. Like, right now.
Looks like, not looked like.
Okay.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, just cool. Oh, this is gonna be even worse
So
topic,
are you
right?
ready to go back to school?
For a teenager.
I guess I am. We're going to start learning about ecology and local food chains and science. And we're reading To Kill a Mockingbird for English over break. I finished it yesterday. It's awesome.
I hear a but.
Well, there aren't a lot of people I talk to at school. It's a little lonely, honestly.
I know, it can be, who needs friends? Okay, so... this is kind of... I don't want to choose any of these answers. But I guess the family would be something that I would say.
I know that's hard, but who needs friends when you have family, right?
Kind of like how Scout and Jem have each other in To Kill a Mockingbird. But then, they also have Dill. I don't have any friends like that. Remember that crystal growing kit I got for my birthday? All the pictures on the box are of 2 people making the crystal solution, and smiling and laughing. So, I wanted someone else to do it with.
Okay, so I guess, I'll have to be the sacrificial lamb for his little project.
I think I can find time in my busy schedule to give you a hand. Let me page my secretary and ask her to fit it in.
I just felt sorry for the kid.
Sounds good to me.
Then I'll look forward to it.
I'll talk to you in a little bit. Keep up the good detective work, all right, Dr. Garrett?
You bet I will.
Alright, well that was fun. Potato dog. There's nothing else. And we'll do one more room and probably end the video
It's also very pink, but it suits her.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like real bright pink color. So girly-like.
I'd almost forgotten about Fräulein. Dad said Merle could have a new doll if she played this educational computer game that was supposed to teach German. I think the only words she remembers are Schwimmbecken and Schwester. And Fräulein, of course.
Let's see what else we have here.
Merle is a bit of a wonderkind. Swimming, soccer, drawing. I mean, look at that bear! I can't draw a realistic looking bear, and I'm 6 years older than she is.
This is kind of the same. I'm terrible at art. Asking Merle about her drawing has been added to the to-do list. What else do we have here? Clothes.
Hey, it's my old copy of Matilda. I used to have nightmares about Miss Trunchbull.
Back in when I was little, I always had my mom
Number 4,
or my sister
her
draw
lucky number.
things for me. And that would, my mom is a great artist, but it just, I guess I didn't inherit any of those
What's
traits.
this?
USB drive? I think it's pretty obvious. Figuring out what this box is has been added to Lina's to-do list. Okay.
When did she start wearing this? I didn't take her to get it. Dad would rather lie on a bed of nails than take Merle bra shopping.
Bra?
I guess one of her friend's moms must have.
That's so weird. Is there something else like a drawer we can go through? Can you like flip the box or something? Guess not. We have a lot of things on our to-do list, like 3 or 4. 1, 2, 4. Okay. There's a book on the ground there.
I remember this book. It was Dad's, I think, when he was little. And this is the poem about 2 sisters who find a fairy market, and Laura eats the goblin's fruit and almost dies. I can't believe they ever thought this was for kids.
And again, I did not know that story.
That ink looks old. I wonder if Dad was the one who underlined that last part.
I don't know what does it say.
That ink looks...
Perhaps. Did we click on the jersey?
Number 4, her lucky number.
Okay, that's gonna be all. Still haven't found was it the phone? Yeah, the phone. The dad's missing.
We have an extra set of sheets and blankets, in case anyone comes to visit. But no one ever does.
It's so sad. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been fun. I really enjoy this game, and it is pretty good. So if you want to see more real fast, just hit that like button. I'll be probably recording this whole game in one setting. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.